square ass, take your square ass, square head ass back to the hospital and finish the job. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So he goes, and of course, Alicia has pulled a fast one. She
Yep.
pulled a move,
Yep.
and she took her son up out of there.
Yep.
So
Smart.
good on
Smart
her.
move. Smart
Good on
move.
her. Yeah, I
Yep.
feel like we've seen this plenty of times.
Yeah, yeah.
We got
See,
to get
it's cliche, but then it's not cliche at the same time. So yeah, no, I agree.
right, right. Because I don't really feel like I've seen women do it. Like women, like the mothers or the girlfriends to make the decision, make the call. It's usually like their partners and stuff like. I mean, not partners, but like their boys or something like.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
take
yeah.
you out the hospital.
Yeah.
It's not a little. It's a little bit of cliche.
Yeah.
Now here we go.
Oh,
Emmett tells his mama he got the gift of gab, and he does. I'm not gonna take it away from him, but
yeah, but
the gift of gab does the road does end at a point. So I need you to understand the point where it may end. You know,
yeah, and it ends today because he looked like Boo Boo the damn fool. Uh, telling his mama, "I got a plan, mama." Nigga, where? Uh,
right,
nigga,
right. She let you take care of it, and this is where we are.
right,
Making
right,
stupid decisions like this.
right,
You're in the predicament that you're in. What in the world is going on?
exactly.
And a lot of times that's what they do, and they expect their parents to clean up their messes, and it's just a mess. Now, do you think that there is some foreshadowing about maybe the father might having to take the bullet for his son?
Ooh,
Because that would be a twist. That would be something interesting.
you know what?
And
Now,
will it hammer home? Like I be wanting, like
yeah,
how younger people I just be wanting people to understand that there are consequences
yeah,
to
to your actions.
choices. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah.
So
No,
yeah, I
I
mean, I would hate for that to be the consequence,
me
but
too. That okay, so I knew the father was going to play a role in this, but
mhm.
I didn't know at what capacity. But if you that is a really great point.
Mhm.
Damn, I don't what we
You know,
can't
you
let
know what
Darnell
you know what
know
made me think that?
what.
Because in part one of the season, when he found that Pow Pow
Yeah,
and
yeah,
he
yeah.
went and confronted
Oh,
Judah,
yep,
and
yep,
I felt like something might have happened then, but I
yeah,
still feel like that there's, some
yeah.
way to kind of, push that storyline out, even though it didn't happen there, but I feel like they're building maybe towards it.
You know what? You might be right because Duda was telling Emmett a life for a life. And that made
Mhm.
like I feel like that's also
I-
symbolism.
mhm.
Okay, so you know what? I think you might be right. I would hate for Darnell to not Darnell, but
Girl, I ain't see the infamous earpiece.
that see that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
See, that's another
Oh,
sign. That's another
oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uncle Bluetooth. Oh God, no. Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm
Yes.
saying. He did,
Yeah.
and I swear I felt it coming on. So I feel
Yeah.
like
I did
this
too.
whole thing is going to, like, it may not be you, but it may be somebody you love. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
Yeah, no,
that's where
I
I
think
think we're going with this.
yeah.
Oh, is this out of order? It should be out of order.
It's all right. I mean,
I said
this
take your square, but we already did the hospital thing or whatever.
yeah,
There's some kind of dissension amongst the ranks. Okay.
yeah,
Um, he
girl.
told he told Duda that he paid that girl 30 racks
Yes.
to spy on her
Oh,
brother,
brother.
a relative, like
Yes.
a sibling. Do you
Like
really
blood. Blood.
think that that's really going to pan out? How do you think that's really going to?
Girl.
I don't think it's going to pan out.
Girl.
Hey,
Yeah, I
brother.
don't know. I don't know. I don't
Zay,
know.
that's his name. See, I told you I needed Demarcus back up in here.
Oh yeah, yeah, Zay. Ooh, baby, because
Zay,
I
that's
just
his
called
name.
him young man. I didn't know.
Thank you, Greta. I appreciate it. Yes, he did threaten him. So yeah, y'all, I think
Yeah,
we're
that's
gonna
true.
see some kind of follow up with that. So we'll
Yeah.
see. Um, but at the same time, I still feel like Duda is peeping how Zay is moving, like the
Yeah.
things that he's like doing and
Yeah.
saying, and making
Yeah.
executive decisions and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I think Duda
I,
sees
yeah. Right. And I also feel like Emmett pushed Zay back into a corner as well in terms of Duda not trusting him.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So Zay is not in any good position at all. So yeah.
right. We
Yeah.
definitely gotta keep our eye on that because
Eyes on, yeah.
it's a little wild card in there. We gotta see
Yeah.
how it's gonna go down.
Yeah.
So Emmett goes, and what Emmett is trying to do is kind of, mess with everybody's mind and stuff like that. So
Mhm.
if he takes me out, what makes you think he won't do the same to you?
Right.
So, Bakari looked like he was giving it some thought.
Mhm.
Yeah,
As he should.
and he should.
Mhm.
I feel like he's very conflicted. I like the way they've been writing his story because I really wrote him off when he killed
I did too.
what's his name?
Um,
Um DeMarcus.
buddy,
Helmet.
I don't even try.
Yeah, that,
Somebody.
that dude. Okay.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. So I kind of wrote him off there. But I feel like that they've really given him like, some layers to
Layers.
explore.
Yes.
Ronnie, see,
Yeah. Who is Ron?
Marcus,
Oh, Ronnie. Yes.
I'm gonna have to cash app you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Ronnie. Thank you, DeMarcus. Who
Yeah.
child? Because I have forgot. I was
Right.
like that
Right.
man over there. He did something. He did
hmm
it.
hmm
I don't know to who, but
Yeah.
yes.
But I love that they're right in the conflict in how he is trying to navigate people who've looked out for him versus the streets, and how the streets kind of have a chokehold on you, and
Yeah.
how you do have people there to love and support
Right.
you, and nigga, I fed you when you ain't had nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? You laid on my couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love the complexities that they've written in for Bakari's character. And
Yeah.
it's kind of, making me kind of, he's not clear yet, but yeah.
Right. But where's his sister? Because I
Oh,
thought
yeah, there she
Bakari's sister, is it Bakari? Not Bakari's sister, but who's the girl that they adopted? Um, her brother was
Oh,
in
we
this
didn't see her. We didn't see her this
Okay,
episode.
yeah, because Bakari
But
was
yeah,
dating
that's Nina. No, that's Nina's adopted little
adopted
girl.
sister. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then so yeah,
Lene,
that's his
Lene.
girlfriend. Yeah.
Damn, Demarcus, he know
I,
everything.
I
Lene,
told you. Yes, we didn't get to see Lene, but I
okay,
think she is going to be. I think I've seen her in the
okay,
promos and stuff like that. But
okay.
yeah, and they have an interesting storyline as well. So
Yes.
there you go. There you have it.
Yep.
So we see his sister having a conversation talking about she need more money. But what
Trash.
did Duda just say? He said that's gonna have to
That's gonna have
last
to.
her for a bit.
Okay. Now
She said
$30,000, girl. How you spent that? How you spent?
I need a place to live. I needed furniture. I had to pay my manager. I got to pay for studio time.
Girl. No, girl, because she should have came to me, girl. I know I show you how to keep 30, at least 30,000, girl.
Hello. I mean, we only seen her like a good 3 episodes,
That's
girl. You spending 10 racks a episode.
okay. You spent girl. You need to get set out so we can get some money management tips, girl. You need to be flipping coupons or something, girl. What's going on?
Exactly. But he said he'll talk to her. I mean, he'll
Mhm.
talk to Duda, but Duda
Yeah,
already cut the cord on that.
yeah.
But he's just trying to, keep her in line or
Right.
whatever,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. So let's keep moving. Everybody. Oh, now does it feel like he's waving the red flag? It feel like he
Yeah,
giving up, baby.
yeah.
It feel like he ain't going for the top spot. It feel
Mm-mm,
like he sees the moves that Zay is making, and
mm-mm.
he's just like, all right, dude, you got it.
Yeah. No, he is. I felt like this was him So all this, who was it? Was it Trig that was trying to tell Bakari to stay out the street? It was Emmett trying to tell Bakari to stay out the street. Like all the people that was telling him to stay out the street,
Mm-hmm.
it felt like he manifested all of those things and was having this conversation right now with this person right here. I do not remember his name, but I was like, boy, that's what people have been telling you for at least 2 seasons, and now you're just
Right. It's just
okay.
clicking. It's just clicking.
Boys be a little, yeah.
They could take me
Be a
on.
little.
I wish I had a little slow buzz back in this time.
Yes, okay, just the no, you went too fast. It's more like okay.
Ooh, child.
You're right. No, they be on that bus. And that's okay. As long as they
Everybody dreams can come true. So to me, what it feels like is that he understands that he's playing a position. It's not,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
not going, everybody, it's almost like how Kane has to understand that everybody dreams can come true.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're here just to play a certain part. And so
Yeah.
that's what that felt like to me. But I
Yeah.
was like, damn, I said, oh
Oh,
man,
I
he is
know.
waving the flag.
Yes, he is. DeMarcus brings up a really good point.
What if which one?
What if Duda unalived Brittany?
Oh.
See, I didn't think about that. That's
Mhm.
possible. That's
Mhm.
possible.
Yeah, because Duda, he's really trigger happy,
Yeah, he don't care.
You can get it for chewing gum,
Yeah,
child.
okay, girl, okay. Okay, for
I
anything.
mean,
Yes.
look, it's the
Mhm.
it's the draw. It's the draw.
Yep.
We don't
Yep. And that's why you don't play with that type of fire, because you
Right.
don't know how or when you will get burned.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna keep it moving
Yes.
because
Yep.
we are on the time clock.
Yes, we
Okay,
are.
so this is the whole. Do y'all see this being the new front of the house nigga? Because when Zay said that to Duda later on in the episode, it
Mhm.
felt like he was setting this up because we already got the pastor. Pastor is gone.
Yep. Yep.
Then Emmett, he looking a little murky,
Yep.
with all he did. So we need
Yep.
a new front of the house nigga. So do you think this investment into Jake is pretty much what he was around the lines of doing?
Mm, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I think
Yes, I
so.
agree. That's a good thought process.
Yeah.
I agree.
And you remember Duda adopted him, or he was his
Yep.
guardian legal
Guardian.
for
Yes,
a certain point of time.
girl. That was
So,
when I was looking at Doodle like he was potentially could be something.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
I'm trying to figure out why they left that story arc. I liked
Yeah, they
that.
just kind of like, whoop, just went a
Yeah.
whole nother different.
Yeah. I was like, what? Yeah.
However,
Yeah.
I feel like it was a good pivot.
Okay.
It was a good pivot because I didn't see that older dude being the person for some reason. Like Lynn Whitfield's Alicia.
Oh, yeah, oh
Him, he just didn't have it.
Yeah, because he had that spray on hair. I was like, I can't get past this this Beijing. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. It was like if he sweat too hard, girl, he was gonna come apart. Yeah, Quentin, that's it.
Yes, come on. This is the person. This is the MVP in the chat, y'all. You always need him in your chat, okay?
Yes.
And I am privileged to have him in my chat, okay?
Yes, DeMarcus, I hope you're here for our Game of Thrones, child.
Right.
Because I ain't gonna remember nobody. Okay, I'm gonna say little white girl over there, little white person over there. I ain't gonna remember nothing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have this situation. Trig is just he's going through. You remember the feds was on his case.
Yep.
He doesn't know what to do. It feels like he's being backed into a corner, and his girl is trying to like have a conversation with him, and he's just kind of like, once a killer, always a killer. Like that's who I am. That's who I'm gonna be.
Yep.
What you want me to do? And I was just like, well, I mean, shit. I mean, I ain't got too much more to say about it, but I mean, do you have anything?
I was like,
I want better for Trig because I feel like he has the, but it's almost like the rooster's coming home to roost. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like it's
yeah,
like one of those things.
yeah,
And the same thing that he's trying to tell Jake, the
yep,
same thing that your elders be trying to tell the younger, and then you sitting up here and then you
yeah.
wonder why
You're
you,
doing this. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know what I'm saying? It's just,
You know, I do. I do.
it's a bad cycle. It's a bad
Yeah.
cycle.
It was just such a cop out to me, though, to say once a killer, always a killer. That's not true
Mm,
because that's not who you want to be.
right.
So I
There
just feel
is
like,
growth. There is growth. Okay.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I just felt like it was a cop out. Like, be for real, but
Yeah.
whatever.
I think like it was too soon. I think he's still processing. I don't think he's
Yes.
gotten through it, the
Yeah,
thick of it, to think
exactly.
further right now.
Exactly.
So
So
yeah,
bring
I mean, it could be a cop out, but I still feel like he's in the thick of it, and he just
yeah.
he don't know what to say.
Yeah. But I mean, you're right. When you're backed into a corner, you really do pick up what you know, right?
Mhm,
You pick up
mhm,
what
mhm. Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Like I
so
said, he turned it back into trade.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I can see that.
yeah.
Well, okay,
So
girl.
we had all the single ladies. Get your hands up.
I wasn't mad at it.
I wasn't either because listen, the message was very, very clear, and low key, I couldn't even deny none of the message of what she was saying.
Me neither, girl. Me neither. Me
She said, as soon as I lower my standards, this is what the fuck I get.
I'm telling you,
Girl, you keep your standards high as giraffe pussy out
okay.
here in these streets, okay?
Come on. Keep it
Or you
high.
gonna be sitting up here looking with egg on your face.
Hello. I like to say high as gas prices. Keep them high, girl. Keep them high. Okay, because one, you'll never lose. That means you're not entering in no bullshit. Two, if you do, somebody does pass your standards, then you win. So there is no losing with keeping your standards high.
Right, right.
You know,
And what she was saying, waiting to exhale, baby, that's
girl,
always one I can put on.
girl, I love that movie. Girl, I was just watching it the other day, child.
Girl, hello. I wanted to do a little movie time on that. I wanted to do like a revisit of that because one of my faves, one of my
Oh
faves.
my gosh,
And
it's an
everything that
underrated movie.
she said a bottle of wine, some waiting to exhale, and a little tickle
Uh,
tickle underneath.
selfie time. Okay, hello,
Hello.
hello. Okay,
I ain't mad at it.
I wasn't mad at it either, child.
I ain't mad.
I wasn't mad.
Yeah.
I wasn't mad.
But I thought this was a cute scene.
I
So
did too. I
yeah.
did
So
too.
we'll keep going, but
Yeah.
you get the drift, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay. Girl, Gemma, that girl is a mess.
Girl, Jim, where do you want to be, girl? And I'm not talking about from a sexual perspective. I'm just trying to figure out, girl, what you
She
bouncing
all over the place.
over the place, girl.
Like all over the place. When she was Kevin, Jay,
Jay,
this child
this
right
person
here.
here. Then I thought she wanted to be a businesswoman. Then she
She
don't
was
want.
she wanted to be a Black Panther first.
Yeah, girl. Okay, because she sure was walking around like Angela Davis for a long ass time. What? I like, oh damn, I don't want to rant too long.
I know,
Just
I know.
real quick. I'm
Okay.
gonna say this. I really had high hopes for Gemma's character. One, because she's a dark-skinned, a deep complected woman who is very pretty,
Mm-hmm.
who was the love interest of a main character, who is very intelligent, who basically defied all of the stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
I hated the fact that they then got her pregnant, then decided she wanted to not go to school.
The
Now she in here
cliche,
hustling to try to be a music
the
producer.
stereotypes. We talked about that.
You know what I mean? And now she's all of the stereotypes. Pick one. And I hate that.
Mhm.
Oh, see? Now at first we was all rooting for Gemma, but this was an opportunity for them to really use Gemma and put her up there on a platform. And they anyway, okay, I'm ranting. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're not right, but you're absolutely right. I definitely understand
Yeah.
where you coming from with that. So what I want to say about this whole
Oh
situation,
yeah.
there was a situation where they all came together. It sounded right. Then all of a sudden, Maisha asked, "Let's go out to eat." They all pass.
Mm-hmm.
However, comma,
Mm-hmm.
they at the food spot eating.
Mm-hmm.
And you know me, because
Yeah.
I be a little bit on the round side. Like when when she did the Instagram story and said bon appetit, I didn't think about food. I thought what I
Oh.
was thinking like that. I wasn't even thinking about they was out eating.
Oh, you thought she was out eating. Okay.
I'm like she getting ready. Like this is the dinner.
Oh God, that's hilarious. Get your mind out the gutter.
I
Hey
know.
Jeremy.
Hey, Jeremy.
Oh my gosh,
Jeremy
y'all check
Speaks
out just
TV,
real
y'all.
quick. Y'all check out Jeremy Speaks TV. He has
Yeah,
a YouTube channel as well. Child, he be getting them
absolutely.
damn housewives together, child. He really does. Check out Jeremy Speaks TV.
Yes. I
Subscribe
follow
to
him on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Hey
Yeah.
Jeremy.
And I thought this was a relatable storyline because like with social media, you kind of get a little in your feelings sometimes
Yeah,
when you're left out or you're something you may tend to feel a certain type of way. I was like, I
yeah.
totally get it or whatever. So just the way she was looking at her. And Gemma, it does not feel like she has any loyalty to
To
anybody.
anyone, exactly.
Yeah.
None.
So
But I love her hairstyle. That haircut, that's cute. It's cute.
everything. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh my God.
Yes. You
Yes,
getting
yes.
birthday love?
It
Yes.
is VKJ. Thank you so much for stopping through. Thank you so much. Love you more. Love you more. So I thought this was a really relatable storyline. We gotta keep it moving. I'm looking at the time, 12:02.
Oh,
Okay,
girl.
you gotta pay the cost to be the boss. Okay, so he goes
Mhm.
in to have a conversation with Emmett, and Emmett is pretty much, still trying to get into his head or
Playing in
whatever.
his head. Yep.
Yep. And doing all the things or whatever. And he looks like he's looking fear in the eye now. He's saying he's not scared anymore. He's doing the things or whatever. So I don't know, what to say. But like I said, Zay is making the moves, and you need somebody that can think on their feet like that and don't always have to take orders. And I think he realizes that he can still maneuver, even though he may tick Duda off a little bit, but he still listens to Duda. So it feels like he's doing it in his name. But
Right.
with somebody with a little too much ambition, you definitely gotta watch those. So
Absolutely. Especially in this type of,
world
environment.
like this, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So then we have, what is this? Some kind of ghetto Brady Bunch shit is this?
Um,
So
mm,
so Alicia is kind of trying to warm up to um
Tiffany.
Tiffany.
Hmm.
And she's asking them to explain the situation. She was like, no visitors and all this other stuff. She putting her foot down.
Hmm.
She explained their complicated situation, which is very complicated, and
Yes.
it's a little ghetto.
Damn.
It's a little ghetto.
It's a little
But
ghetto.
I thought this was
A
a
piece
funny
of
little line here. But then we actually see him wake up. So
Yep.
Rob is up and
Yep.
he's not in danger, y'all. We're gonna get Rob. We're gonna get some more Rob, okay?
Yeah, you know what, real, and I know we're going to the next slide, but what I thought was funny when she was yelling, "Don't y'all believe in the sanctity of marriage?" And then he walks out and he
He
was
ain't
like,
too
"Well, it
safe.
ain't sanctified." But I was like, "Well, in mine, you would know." But anyway, you would know. But
Absolutely.
yeah, that was the only thing I got out of that.
Yeah, yeah. Lady May is back as, back. Wait.
Oh,
Lady May is
Lady
back in Alicia. Oh yeah.
May. Who is that?
Definitely. From Greenleaf. The
Oh, okay,
brother
okay.
that she played in Greenleaf,
Got
it
it,
kind
got
of,
it.
yeah, it
Okay,
kind of
okay. I
it's
didn't watch Greenleaf. Okay.
you didn't. Okay. It was
Mm,
fun. I mean, it's not anything that I would like totally recommend like it's prime time TV. But if you
okay.
have some time, check it
Okay. Okay.
out. Okay, so this is the time where Duda really had to kind of check him. Don't get a little too big for your britches, nigga. Okay.
Mhm,
You know,
mhm.
I'm gonna need you to
Know
really
your
want
place.
that.
Okay, baby. Come on now.
Right. So
Right.
I think this is where he got upset with him because he spoke to Emmett, but he didn't bring Emmett back to him so he can
Yes.
handle him the
Yeah.
way he wanted to.
Yes.
So that's what this part was about. And
Yeah.
yeah, he told him he got into your head. And so
Mhm.
now this is what you were talking about earlier, where Emmett kind of backed him up into a corner where Duda is looking at him with the side eye and looking, I
Yeah.
gotta keep my good eye on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So
DeMarcus says Team Duda all day. Ooh, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, he is.
mhm, I
But
mean,
also, mm-mm.
he has a lot of transgressions that he has to kind of
Lots of
tone for. You
transgression.
know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
you
I
know,
want to see him and Tiffany get back together, though. I know that's not
really,
Tiffany, Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah, a little
Okay,
bit.
okay, I can see it. I feel like she's just one of the ones that's just always gonna have the door open for him. Like she reminds me of one of them drug dealer girlfriends, that just
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
get broke
Yeah.
off from time to
Yeah.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, I'm not mad at it. You do what you gotta do, child. Anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is the link up. Now, I don't know if I totally trust this whole link up, but I thought it was cute. I thought it was
Yes.
cute, but
Yeah.
that whole thing she has the link. Bianca has the link to Duda. Like she is
Mhm.
smashing him. So,
Yep.
her telling her that she grew the weed that she liked and all this stuff or whatever, I feel like that's gonna maybe bite her in the butt a
That
little
makes
bit.
sense.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah.
especially if she wants to start doing business with her. Now,
Yeah.
if Duda is too busy to worry about that because he's working with the white stuff and maybe he's not worried about the weed thing,
Yeah. Yeah.
then okay. But I don't see because I feel like they always want to have their foot in all.
Everything. Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna say. He wouldn't be a businessman if he didn't have his hands in
Yes, yes,
everything.
yes.
So
Hey,
yeah.
Tamika, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. You rock with Alicia too. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like either one of them. I don't know which way they're gonna take it, but yeah, Duda definitely has the gravitas that's needed in the streets or whatever. So I don't know. That's why I said if he was to be taken out, it had to be by Alicia. It can't
Yeah.
be by anybody
Yeah.
else's hands. Like
Agreed. Yeah.
because whoever does it is the
Yeah.
boss. Like who will
Yes.
reign? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like we can't have like it fall flat. It has to
Right.
be taken with power. It has to be,
Yeah.
but I don't know. This is weird. Let's see. He said, I hope it's Tiff.
It's
If
Tiff.
someone take Duda out, I hope it's Tiff.
I don't think so. Like you said, Nita, it's got to be somebody with a that can match the gravitas. Hey, Tamika.
Right, right. Yes, yes. Absolutely. And so now Alicia said to Bianca, it's time to cash in that favor. Because you
Oof.
remember she said she backed her cigar lounge and
Mm-hmm.
all of that stuff. Bianca gave Tiff some of her information. She was like, "Oh, you own that? Oh, okay, okay." So
Mm-hmm.
it was okay. It was like a meeting of the minds. But I wonder
Yes.
how that's going to work out. But I am interested in the
Me
storyline.
too. Me too. That's one of the things I love about this show is that everyone is interconnected. Yeah.
And you guys see how it's going to shake out. You don't really
Yeah.
know for sure.
Yeah.
Now, this was like I said, what I need from you is some understanding. I was like, just young adults and their egos, like it's just a way that they think about life. And, all the while, like she always thought her mom was judging her and
Mhm.
talking down on her, but all her mother was really doing was trying to look out
Yeah.
and basically whatever. And so with her telling her that she ended up leaving Dre because Dre ended up, I was like,
I
what?
don't I don't like the way they handled that. I
No,
don't like the way that was Drake has been a staple for seasons. So
right.
you mean to tell us that the way that you communicate to the viewers that Dre and
Out,
Keisha
just
mama
out,
not together.
just out.
That's not how you do it. This is not how you do it.
I think that there was
So,
a conflict. We know that Dre was on Force. We know that she was
oh,
on one or another power. No, was she on
oh,
the
she
Shy? Not
was.
the Shy. She's on the Shy. She was on Force, and I feel like she was on something else.
I do remember her with that bad wig on
Yeah,
Force.
yeah.
Oh, that
I feel
wig.
like that there was a conflict, and in order to kind of move past the conflict, this is what they did. But she may come back. You know what I'm saying? Because lesbian, just relationships in general, they kind of recycle themselves. They don't,
Yeah, yeah,
they're not over. They kind of be over, and but they,
yeah,
they kind of recycle or whatever. So
yeah.
we
That,
may see her, you know, back around.
yeah,
So
yeah,
we'll see.
yeah.
We'll
I
see.
guess. I ain't like the way they did that.
Yeah, I didn't like it either. I didn't like it either. But I think that they, but I feel like if they wanted to make Nina and Keisha closer, that was a nice way.
Yeah,
I thought that
yeah.
was a nice way because it made her soften up to her mom and understand that her mom goes through things as well.
Right,
So
right. No, that's real. Okay.
I kissed a girl and I
I
liked
did it.
it.
I'm not mad.
I
Girl,
like the theme. I like the theme of their conversation about exploring, but we
me
don't
too.
need to tell child this girl. She does so much exploring.
Okay, you got to rein her in. Come on, now, ma'am. Now, some of this stuff is just trifling. Come on back. Okay, I'm fine with you exploring, but girl, you
Right.
doing
That's not the message for Gemma, baby. I mean,
no.
it's a general message,
Yes,
but
yes.
girl, not for Gemma.
Not
Child.
for her. Okay, okay. She been girl. Come on, sit down. Come sit down. She look good though. Look at she looks so
She-
pretty.
Girl,
Yes,
gorgeous,
very
gorgeous.
pretty.
And DeMarcus said that the reason why they get along so well is because they're a lot alike. And I
Mm,
agree. I agree.
yeah, I do too.
They don't really subscribe to societal
Uh-uh.
norms. They don't care how you see them. They don't, that they just
Yeah,
subscribe.
yeah,
And so,
yeah.
she found her tribe. That's her tribe, girl.
And I'm happy for her. I just didn't like the way they painted this character. But anyway.
Right, right. Because for me, it feels like they always do that to a darker skinned woman. Like they
Every
never, they
never.
would. Well, I mean, Tiffany, she's had her. They paint her in a different light, as well. But I feel like the cliche is to write the dark skinned person
Every time.
unlikable like that. So
Every time. Yeah.
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 So again, here we go with these growing pains. You gotta let them figure out their shit stinks. Okay.
But Jake done did this too many times. I need Jake to be on the right side of history at some point because god damn it, I'm tired of this. He always making horrible decisions.
Right, right. I
Right.
agree. I definitely agree. And then
He's
it didn't help that, him getting the investment and then maybe getting some eyeballs. I don't know what the dude did or whatever, but for some reason Jake's DMs start popping.
uh-huh.
And girl, that ain't gonna help.
Ooh, that's not gonna go well.
That's
You
not
know,
gonna
Gemma and Jake ain't. Well, I mean, we already knew they wasn't gonna make it anyway, but still.
right, right. Yeah. So that
Mhm.
that all that stuff that's just gonna feed his ego, feed all that stuff or whatever. So
I'm with Chanel.
yeah,
Chanel
we're
posted
gonna
something in the
say a little prayer for Jake. Okay.
okay. Ooh,
What is success for you now? What sent me in this conversation is when she was explaining to Papa these two shady heifers
uh-huh. It's the truth though.
sitting there eating. But like I said, I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
I don't think that they were really thinking about the food.
Oh girl, no, they was talking about food in this instance. But I honestly thought when we going back to the when they were in the studio, I thought for sure that Maisha saw them basically blow her off because it was obvious
Yeah,
that Maisha was blowing
yeah,
her off.
yeah,
So I don't know,
yeah.
but
I mean, it is what it is. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe she was trying to take her word for it, and maybe she was like, maybe she was seeing more into it than what it was. You know how sometimes you be
Yeah.
trying to pump fake yourself out of it, like
Yeah.
maybe I'm
Okay.
reading too much into it or something like that. And
I
then
can see that.
you get the evidence, you get the proof. And I
Right.
feel
And
like,
it's
so
like,
I sit back and I look at the proof. Like you like, yeah, I may feel a way, but where is
mhm.
the
What's
evidence?
the evidence? Okay. 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 I'm checking
Oh
for my.
yeah, yeah. I may
Okay.
be in my feelings for a little bit, but most of the times people show me exactly what I'm seeing. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Was this
Hello.
a moment for them? Do you think
It was. I'm with Demarcus. I hope Papa and Maisha don't hook up again. I don't. Mm-mm. I don't want to see that no more. I don't want to see
no?
that no more.
Okay, okay. So maybe it wasn't a moment. Because I felt like it got
It
cut
was a
off.
moment though.
It was like almost something, but I want them to keep it platonic
Yeah.
as well. As
Yeah.
well.
It was a moment, but I don't want that. Let's let it pass. Let that
Okay,
moment.
okay, got
Mm,
it.
mm-mm.
And this
Yeah.
men's therapy thing, child, this went totally awry.
Yeah.
I didn't have too much to say about it. You have anything?
Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm.
Because
Yeah, no, because Emmett gonna be ignorant and Bakari ain't listening neither, so I'm not gonna waste my breath. Yeah, we can.
we just gonna see how it play out.
Okay, the niggas who need the damn therapy asses ain't there or ain't listening. So I mean, goddamn, what the hell is we doing?
Right, right, absolutely.
Mm-mm.
Now we get to the end, y'all. Ooh, girl, I'm telling you, we were trying to get this recap in.
Yeah, we really
So
were.
we did.
Yes.
We're at the end of the episode, A Life for a Life. So Duda and Emmett have this meetup, and Duda, he pretty much trying to stand on business or whatever. But
Yeah.
then I think what Zay said to him earlier,
Yep.
the same thing. Well, Darnell already told Emmett, he was like, you got to convince them that you are more valuable alive than dead.
Yep.
He did it with Zay, and then
Yep.
Zay actually relayed it to Duda, and Duda, he kind of sat back. Look, he look in the top picture. He's sitting back. He thinking about it. He was
Yep.
like,
Yep.
okay,
Yep.
you got to look at the full chessboard or whatever. So he was like, maybe I can use him for something,
Yeah.
because I still think that Emmett fears Duda for sure.
Oh, absolutely. He was holding his breath that whole time on the
Right,
couch.
looking like he was
And
about to
I
shoot
would
two bricks.
yeah, I would have been too. Shit.
Right.
Yes.
So he's sitting there. So he's trying to figure out whether or not, what we're going to do here. So he ends up giving him an envelope and saying that, a life for a life. And you said that this was a thing that you thought that could permeate with anybody. It doesn't even have to be Alicia, but at
Right.
the end of the day, it still could be a life for a life. So,
Right.
Emmett, you may still have to make some type of sacrifice. And that's why I
Yep.
brought up Darnell, because it
Mm-hmm.
feels like they foreshadowed Darnell, but we'll see how it play out. But how do you think this is gonna
Ooh, girl. I'm with you. Now that you put that in my mind about Darnell, I do think, and I think that Darnell has been an auxiliary character.
Mhm.
So I can see us getting to his expiration date.
Yeah.
So as unfortunate as it is, there was a point in this scene where I was like, who the hell wrote that? It was something where was it? Sorry, let me look at mine. Oh, it was where Emmett was trying to continue to like reinforce that I'm more valuable to you alive. He was like, what are you gonna do with me if I'm dead? Duda sat back and was like, what I same thing I've been doing, getting money, fucking bitch. I was like, when did Duda ever talk like that? That sounds like some old, you know what I mean?
A
Some regular
youngin.
Ramo,
Right.
lower end of the street nigga type of stuff. I was like, that don't sound nothing like Duda would say. Who wrote that?
I never thought about it, but yeah, I mean, listen,
Mm-mm.
listen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who
I've
thought?
never heard him really talk like that either. So that is funny that you said.
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck wrote that?
They said
Yes, his faces were. I'm like his faces, things he was saying. I'm like, who is this person right now? This season.
right, right. But the thing is that when I don't know, maybe you have to bring out a different type of person once somebody trying to play with your life. You know what I'm saying? So maybe
Oh,
he got to kind of, you know, bring that person out like, oh, y'all thought what y'all
yeah. Okay.
maybe that's what that is giving out.
I give you that. But I'm like, how have they been coming for Duda Head for a long time? But I will give you that. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
I mean, girl, I be trying. I be pulling shit. I be pulling shit up out there.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, girl.
Same girl. Same. Okay.
Who y'all think Emmett will choose, Duda or Alicia? The lesser of two evils.
Ooh.
Like, Emmett don't have a problem with Alicia.
Mm-mm.
So I think Emmett is definitely gonna have to, eliminate the threat that's looming over him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no other
No.
way to even think about that.
Yeah. And quiet as it's kept, it would be in Emmett's best interest to partner with Alicia because they have a shared enemy. So using Alicia's resources to get rid of Duda, like what else? Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm with you.
Yeah. We'll see.
We'll see.
I hope everybody enjoyed the recap, y'all.
Yes.
We had to get in and out. I got to get ready for my birthday. Okay.
Yes.
We're doing all the things. So this is me waking up. Sorry, I'm not glamorous, but I will, see y'all some pictures, along the way.
Yes, come on. We want to see some. Yes. No, you look amazing.
But yeah, I enjoyed part 1 of season 6 so much. And Belle she definitely loved it. You know how when somebody is watching your reviews when they talking.
Yes.
Come on. That's genuine support right there. Like when people sitting up there talking about your commentary, whether they talking about it in the replay, in the chat, or whatever.
Yes.
That is Belle. So I'm so glad that she was here to help me recap the second half, y'all. So
yes,
had a great time. I enjoyed this episode so much. It was a lot. They threw a lot at us. The only thing I didn't like, just like Belle said, was the whole just writing Dre off like that. That was like, what are we doing?
They really should have thought about that before they did that. That wasn't.
They should have just not even mentioned her. But you remember when they did that with Lala and they gave Lala so, because you remember when her and
yep.
And they just wrote her off. They never said nothing about her.
Yep.
And then they got a lot of flack for it. So I felt like they were trying to kind of let's throw a little something out there, because the people are like, where's Dre? Where's Dre? You can't make everybody happy.
No, and I have so many thoughts to say about that, because I expect people to write. One of the things that I love about Game of Thrones is that people, hey Sharice, is that they never wasted a character. So if you saw a character in season 2, there was a reason, and they're tied into something. So I'm expecting that from everybody, but I'm realizing that that's just not how things roll. So that's fine. But I love this episode. And y'all, shout out to Nita the Diva. That's how I actually found her channel. I went and started looking at people who reviewed The Chi, and her page popped up, and I was like, oh, okay. Oh, she thought what I thought.
Yes.
You know how goofy I am. But anyway,
she definitely, like I said, she definitely enjoyed them. I was like, oh, like all the love, like the engagement that was going on in the comments, girl. I loved it.
Yes, I loved all your reviews. That's how I found your channel. So happy, full circle, to come back around to celebrate on your birthday, the premiere of our show. Yes,
absolutely.
It feels like a full circle moment.
So happy. I know you have a call, so we're gonna definitely try to make this a little bit more dynamic. This was like impromptu. We had to get it done. The next ones will be more fun, more interactive games, all the stuff or whatever. So we'll go ahead and do that. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all look like y'all enjoy. Thank you so much for all of the great lives.
Great
Thank you, Chanel. Thank you for everybody who wished me happy birthday. Everybody who found me through Belle's channel.
Yes.
we're all just trying to collab and just have this experience together, enjoy movies and shows that we enjoy and all that good stuff. So make sure you're liking the video, make sure you share them with people who like the show or watch the show or whatever. And
Yes.
let's just have some fun, y'all.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Do we
Okay.
want to rate it? Do we want to rate it from 1 to
Oh, yeah,
10?
yeah,
What's
yeah.
the
You
rating?
can,
I think I'm gonna give it a 7.5, maybe an
yeah,
8.
I give it an 8. I would give it
Okay.
an 8. That first scene when the restaurant got powed and Emmett and Keisha's conversation was
Mhm.
very dynamic for me. I was like,
Yeah,
God, oh
yeah,
Lord. Like
yeah.
I literally was like verbalizing my stress.
It was
So
given.
yeah,
It
it was given.
definitely gave.
It was given.
Definitely gave.
It
Yeah.
was.
So I'm
It
not gonna do team too much, y'all. If y'all haven't caught it from the beginning, we had some things to say earlier, so you catch the replay as well. And if you do, hashtag replay in the comments, and we are going to see you guys next week.
bye,
Happy
y'all.
Mother's Day to all of the
Yeah,
mothers.
happy Mother's Day, Nita. Happy
Yes,
birthday.
thank
Happy Mother's
you.
Day to all the mothers, y'all. Bye. Subscribe and like the video. Okay.
That, that part.